It's time for ElevateFX. Welcome. We're so glad you're joining us. We're getting close to wrapping up this season of ElevateFX. Last week, we talked about Jesus being the one true light. And tonight, we're going to see Jesus is the bridegroom. I can't wait to unpack that together. Now let's go to Mr. Mark and see what we have for game time.
What's up, fam? And welcome to Family Minute Game Time. I'm Mr. Mark, and today's game is going to be called Cleanup. This requires yourself and a room that might need a little bit of tidying up. You ready for this? Oh yeah! The object of the game is to try to clean up and tidy your room as fast as possible within 1 minute. Now, you need to be careful and make sure you don't hurt yourself. But if you just make it tidy and look presentable for whoever you might invite into that room, then you're in the clear. If you each have your individual bedrooms that you want to clean up and make look very nice, spick and span, then you can make it into a competition. The 5-second warning timer is about to begin. You got it? Good. I think I knew you would.
We have come to know and to believe the love that God has for us. So we have come to know, and to believe the love that God has for us. God is love. 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 God is love.
Great job, people. I'm sure your rooms look a bit more tidy than when you start with them, right? 1 minute isn't very long, but at least it's better than how it was when you began. Now it's time for worship. The Seeds Family Worship song we will be singing from talks about a passage that shares how Jesus is the Alpha and the Omega, which means he is the beginning and the end. He is the one who was, is, and is to come. And an awesome thing about today's lesson is we're going to get to learn how we are waiting for the bridegroom, who is Jesus Christ.
Says the Lord God, says the Lord God, I am the Alpha and the Omega, says the Lord God, says the Lord God, who is and who was and who is to come, who is and who was and who who is to come, the Alpha, the Omega, and who is and who was, who is to come. I am the Alpha and the Omega, says the Lord God, says the Lord God. I am the Alpha and the Omega, says the Lord God, says the Lord God.
Jesus is the bridegroom. Have you ever been to a wedding? I love weddings. I loved my wedding. I love going to weddings. I love officiating weddings and helping couples prepare for a wedding day. You know, it takes a lot to get ready for a wedding. It takes a lot more to get ready for the relationship that comes after that. But here, listen to this. This is from Revelation, chapter 19, verses 7 and 8. Let us be glad. Let us rejoice and give him glory, because the marriage of the Lamb has come, and his bride has prepared herself. She has been given fine linen to wear, bright and pure, for the fine linen represents the righteous acts of the saints. Notice it says that Jesus here is the Lamb. The Lamb is the bridegroom, the one getting married, the groom, we would say. We don't usually say bridegroom in our vernacular, in the way we talk, but he is the groom. Jesus is the one that we, the church, his people, are marrying. Now, I know that sounds kind of funny that all of us will be marrying him, but that's the picture, because he is our groom that protects us, that provides for us, that has given us fine white linen to be clothed in. Now, we've talked about Jesus being pure. We talked about that a few weeks ago. Jesus being the Lamb, the sacrifice that helps make us pure. And that's what's so powerful, what the picture of Jesus being the groom, him coming to get us, and he's prepared us, and he's made us pure by his work, and he's prepared us to come be with him forever, to be one with him. Just like when a husband and a wife come together, they become one, a new family, a new unit. When Jesus comes to us, he comes and makes us part of his family, and we become one with him. What an amazing picture that Jesus is our groom, that he's coming back for his church. And what's that mean for us? That means for us today that he's at work preparing us. He's at work cleansing us and making us pure and holy. It talks about the righteous acts of the saints. What righteous acts can you be doing today as you are preparing yourself to be a spotless bride for your groom, Jesus? What things can you do to be showing his love to others and telling others about his love? Work on those things this week, and thank God that we have a groom that's coming for us, that's preparing us, and loves us so much that he laid down his life for us. Jesus, our bridegroom.
What an amazing picture that God gives us, that Jesus is the bridegroom, and he is seeking a united relationship with the church. I love the passage from Ephesians 5, which talks about how Jesus seeks to better the church through the washing of water with the word. I love that because it means that he has provided the Bible for us to read and better ourselves and more prepare ourselves for his coming. I hope you remember that as you continue this week. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the challenge of the week. This week's challenge, you will be making your very own formal selfie. Wear what you would have on at a wedding or a fancy banquet and take a picture of yourself, sharing it with your parents, and ask them to post it to Facebook using hashtag ElevateFX20 or to put in the comments section below by Monday. What would you have on? As we close this video for discussion time, let's remember that Jesus Christ seeks a relationship with you and with me. That those who surrender their lives to him have entered into this relationship to where one day he will get to take you up into heaven and be with you forever. Now, as you enter into discussion time, here's the question you're going to ask each other. How can you better prepare yourself for Jesus' work in your life?